Beautiful. All right. Welcome to Mastery Monday. Healing identities and ego with soul. We are going to have some fun today. I know that we're all kind of going through our own experiences right now with what's happening in the field. And so I actually have a cold right now. My son got sick last week. I love it how all the kids are passing all these things around. And I woke up uh, yesterday with a really bad sore throat, body aches, all the fun stuff. And so I was like, oh, and I'm feeling the same today. So I was like, am I going to come on today? Is this really going to happen? And I just kept hearing yes, yes, yes. So I am doing I'm here with you all, just transcending the physical symptoms here so we can all connect and be supported in this experience today. Um, there's a lot moving through the field, and good, beautiful. Leaning into the unknown, fast approaching at times. Wow, Lisa. Yeah, just everyone's writing so many beautiful things in chat right now. Some things feeling good, some things not. Lisa, yeah, the same thing. Yeah, from your son. Yeah. All right. So, welcome to Mastery Monday. This is always a fun time. We're here for about an hour. We get to connect into the topic, we get to connect into each other, just be supported in any healing and transformation that's here for us. And just to expand our awareness and consciousness. So how we roll with Mastery Monday is we get to start with a nice grounding, presencing, short meditation just to get us present and in our hearts and in our bodies and unified as a whole here throughout the whole grid of all your locations and our higher consciousnesses. And then I share a bit on the topic and we go into a meditation. And then after that, there's time for anyone who'd like to share to come on and share, ask a question. So, oh, yay. Happy birthday, Julie. Yay. Happy birthday. Wonderful. We get to begin anew today. Yeah. Ooh, Gordon, feeling harmony arising from the chaos. Yes. Tired and drowsy, Roxana. Ooh, in Toronto. Okay. Feeling a lot of love and Gaia. Good. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So let's take a deep breath in. Let's take a deep breath in and just bring ourselves into our breath. As we breathe, we allow the breath to be our connection to ourself, to our awareness, to the space, and life that is true in all that we're feeling and experiencing. The breath, and just breathing in and allowing that breath to go deeper into your belly, into your body. Welcoming the light of source through this breath of life. And as you're exhaling, just exhaling out any tension you may be feeling in your body anywhere. Just noticing where it is and just noticing how you're feeling as you're here, and just welcoming the breath into the space of your being. Welcoming your breath into your heart. Welcoming your breath into the pure heart, to where all is clear, all is whole, all is centered. And you're breathing into your heart. Just welcome yourself here Welcome yourself here from anywhere else you've been today, any other interactions you've had today. Just welcome all of your energy here. And releasing any cords to anybody else, any other place, any other experience, just so you can be fully here. You here in your body, in your wisdom. Welcoming your truth, your higher self, your soul, all that you are. Just welcoming yourself here into this moment, whole and complete. And allowing this energy from your heart breath to expand through your whole body and around your body. As we ask for the expansion of our awareness, our consciousness, to access parts of ourselves that we may not have had connection with before this moment with each other. Allowing ourselves to expand and open. And as we're here in this breath, in this moment, allowing ourselves to also breathe in. As we're breathing in through that expansion, we're breathing in and just breathing our back into the heart and that centered connection, allowing a beautiful flow of light from the heart all the way down into our beautiful earth, into the pure crystalline center of earth. Feeling supported, feeling grounded, and just letting anything that you feel you need to release down into that cord. Any thoughts, any feelings. Just let the earth and this crystalline center receive, so you can fully be here, more open to yourself, more open to your truth. Good. And as we open this crystalline grid through all the locations that we're in right now, also breathe through and have gratitude for being here, have gratitude for this support with all of us here in the earth, and expanding our awareness to everyone else that is here as well. Having gratitude for all these beautiful beings and souls to be in such support and connection today. Feeling the beauty of being together. Good. Thank you. And breathing yourself back into your heart. Just taking a moment here to welcome yourself here to this space even more. Good. All right. Wow, thank you. It feels so beautiful to connect with all of you today. There's such an immense amount of energy moving through the field right now, as it has been for quite some time. It just seems to continue to keep moving. We've had more solar flares over the weekend, and just lots of lots of movement. And the way that I'm perceiving this movement is a great amount of concentration of energy. So as I'm watching the grid, as I'm watching the sun, as I'm watching the earth and watching the collective, it just feels like there's a laser point precision happening right now to bring in this awareness of ourselves, this awareness of the greater field in that which we are, so knowing that we are this immaculate source, beautiful energy within our own individual awareness. And as we start to really feel that connection, like a lot of you are really feeling that love and that support and that connection, and some aren't, right? And that's okay. It's just recognizing wherever we are, it's okay. And so as I'm watching this laser point precision, it's going, wow, it's going into that divine union point, that unity sense more and more and more. And I know we've been talking about that a lot over the past, couple of years or so. And also last year, we did a lot of work. For those of you who've been with me, we did a lot of work with identity last year, right? We did a lot of work with shifting uh, our awareness points from identities that we've been that were no longer serving us to identities and ways of being and more of our soul aspect, more of our pureness, more of our wholeness, more of that sense of awareness. But it's an ongoing process, right? It's an ongoing awareness. It's not a one shop stop, right? It's like it's this continual experience. And so one of the things that I have found that can be so challenging on this path is that expectation or that wanting, that really deep attachment to the idea that once we start moving and having these clear capacities of ourselves and we step into an expanded awareness, that we've made it somewhere, right? And that our identities, we're now fully shifted away from things. And then it creates, and then when things pop up that are challenging, or we have an experience where an old part of ours, what we consider an old part of ourselves popping up, of a pattern of behavior or an idea or a thought, it's really challenging, right? It's like, oh, whoa, what just happened? And so what I'm watching right now is this beautiful bridging happening, and the potential for this bridging happening for us to come into a space where we're not so focused on the end result, right? The becoming of this thing, the becoming of this soul, the becoming of this experience, that what we're doing is going, wow, I'm all of this. I am all of this. And that we're not creating polarity or demonizing our identities that we have been, and parts of our identities that have not felt very good to us, right? And when we become aware of who we are, sometimes we're like, that's how I've been behaving, that's the ways I've been being, or that's how things are happening. And it's okay to have those feelings. So I'm not saying it's not okay. It's what it is that let's take the pressure off of the fact that we think identity and ego are bad and we have to get rid of them, right? What it is that we're doing when we're working with identity and ego is we are welcoming them into the pure energy as well, right? Welcoming those parts of us, because they've all had a purpose, right? They've all had a purpose. They were all there as a part of us that either needed to be protected, or because of our conditioning and our experiences from our social experiences, or our families, our siblings, our friends, our schools, whatever it is. And they've all had their purpose, and we've all as a soul chosen them on some level, right? And so they are not separate from divine union, right? They are not separate from the purity of our wholeness. We are in a complete experience. And so that bridging that we're creating right now is going, let's not create struggle and battle with the parts of ourselves that we are becoming aware of, that we're wanting to shift, right? So let's let that shift happen with more love and compassion within ourselves, rather than a need to or the expectation or the idea of just transforming them on a level where it's making it feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't want to be that. I don't want to, and it's okay to have those feelings and thoughts. I have those feelings and thoughts too. Like, I don't want to be this, or I don't want to have that as a part of my reality. But then it's like, oh, but it's here and it's a part of me. So when we kind of compartmentalize ourselves When we start to compartmentalize ourselves, and we do that, sometimes it's good to kind of look and reflect on these different aspects of ourselves, but then let's bring them back into wholeness again. Let's welcome home. Let's welcome into the pure energy of our heart so that we can fully experience the wholeness of everything that we've ever been, everything that we are right now, and everything that we're becoming. Because when we do that, it expands the possibilities. It brings our power and our energy into that concentrated point of unity within ourselves. And when we do that, we have so much more access to ourselves, right? Yeah, exactly. Embracing all of you is the beginning of transformation into wholeness. Absolutely. Absolutely. And so we worked a lot with that last year too, was embracing ourselves, right? We did a lot of meditations last year, like, okay, let's breathe, let's just fully envelop ourselves in this love so that we're not in this battle anymore, right? And not thinking that um, ego is a bad thing. What we do is we just get to watch. When we allow ourselves into that space of recognizing it's all a part of the experience, it's all a part of, if I hadn't been that identity, would I be here now? That ego, right? Or that part of me. If that part of me didn't have existence, what we get to do is we get to see what we're learning from that part of ourselves. What's there? There always is treasure in it, right? Because it's our power. It has been us, it has been our expression. So and right now with everything happening on the planet, it's really going, okay, let's bring this all into that 0 point. Let's bring it all into this one space. Let's bring it all into to where our minds, yeah, exactly, the heart has no polarity. Absolutely. So what we get to do today is tune into our hearts, tune into our bodies, and notice anywhere that we still may be in polarity with ourselves, right? Or we're in battle with ourselves, or we're in struggle with ourselves, or we've been in judgment of our self in any way from the past or in the present, so that we can continue to bring this into love and strengthen that capacity, right? To when we find ourselves in a challenging time where we don't feel supported or we don't feel that we're clear, that we can just go, this too shall pass, right? In this moment, I'm maybe feeling a challenge. I may be feeling, but if I can breathe into my heart and know that support can be present, clarity can be present, I'm just going to breathe into my heart and let that start to open up. Let that start to open up in whatever way, right? That it can. And I know there's a lot going on this planet as well right now. So at the end of the meditation that we're going to do with ourselves right now is we're going to just do a short sending of love through earth, through the waters, through the land, through the heart of earth, and just connect in that way so we can bring healing and anything that's needed throughout whatever all these different challenges that are happening on the earth. And just it is part of the process. It's just part of the transformation that's happening right now. And so as we start to, and what happens is we start to dismantle, right? As we start to dismantle uh the holds that we have on ourselves, right, through identity, the holds that we have on ourselves through what we've created as a tension within us. Because what we do is we're like, oh, I want to be my soul. I want to be in my capacities. I want to be in my abilities. I want to have this, and because we get that on this awakening path, once we start having glimpses of it and we know it's possible, we just so completely focus on that we kind of like create a split within ourselves, right? So let's bring it all together. Let's bring the wholeness of our field together here to offer ourselves the space of being home, the space of being home within ourselves, no matter who we've been, what we're experiencing, what our life is. Yeah, yeah, beautiful. Breathing is really powerful. I was just doing some breath work yesterday, and just in my yogic practices, I do breath work every morning. And it's a really powerful process to have different ways that we breathe as far as times of inhale and exhale. So I appreciate you bringing that in, Michelle. And I was actually thinking, because it's been such a profound thing for me, I'm going to start incorporating it into our longer meditations that we do together, because it really supports the body and shifting and bringing more awareness. So right now, let's go into meditation. Let's allow ourselves the opportunity to deepen our self-awareness, to deepen this love, to deepen this way of being that allows the acceptance of all that we've been and all that we are right now and all that we're becoming, and releasing any of the tension, any of the struggle within the body, within the mind, within the heart, within the emotions. Just take a deep breath in, inviting you to close your eyes if you wish. Just welcoming your breath into the body. And as you welcome the breath into the body again, know that this breath is a beautiful, life connecting moment that allows the body, allows the mind, allows the heart, when consciously connecting with our breath right now, that we are in this life. We are life. We are source. And in this breath of the inhale and the exhale, there is no separation. Just in this beautiful exchange of breath with life itself. The beautiful giving and receiving. Of life. And as we are breathing into our bodies, we're going to welcome what I call the quantum love sanctuary into the space here. It's a beautiful, energetic feel to bring all of us into a supported space with our higher selves, our soul, to be held in love. Each individual being held in the purest of energy, in the purest of love. And as we're breathing into our hearts, we call in source energy from within and from without. We call in the soul that's always present within every cell of the body, within every breath, in its wholeness and its completeness. We welcome the beauty of our energy, the beauty of ourselves. We welcome the fullness, everything that we've been, everything that we are, and everything that we're becoming and will be. Welcoming the wholeness of you into your heart, through your heart, and letting your heart expand here. Letting, if you wish to bring a golden light or another light that feels good for you into the center of your heart. And letting this light expand the whole heart, above, below, the sides, in front and back. Letting the wholeness of your heart expand. And then with it, every cell of the body. Every cell of the body. And as we do this, just welcoming in neutrality, that we're neutral as a witness to ourselves in this wholeness, that in this wholeness we get to watch, we get to notice, we get to be. Beautiful. And just noticing what happens when you connect this deeply and purely into your heart. What happens to your body? What happens to your mind, your field? And as we're in this space of neutrality, we're going to welcome in any parts of ourselves that we have been in any struggle with currently or in the past. Any parts of ourselves that we have wanted to push away, judge. Any parts of ourselves that we have not felt good about in any way. Any identities that we took on. Any ways that our ego had a way that felt unbalanced. And just allowing anything that shows up here with that, if it's a thought or a feeling or a sensation in the body, or if it's a direct knowing and information, just allowing that awareness to present itself. And where you might be feeling that in your body. And wherever it is that you're noticing it in your body, in your heart, or in your mind, or in your field, just allowing the wholeness of your heart to welcome it in. Welcome it into your heart. Welcome it into this embrace of the wholeness of yourself. Welcome your whole being here. Welcome it in, and with it, any of the thoughts or the feelings or the emotions that you've had around it. Yeah, good. Just feeling all that's happening here. And letting that part of yourself receive love, receive connection, and the awareness that it has always been a part of source, of your soul, of your experience. Along this path. Whew, yeah. Just noticing what opens up. And if there's still any contraction or resistance here, just doing the best to just breathe love around it, breathe around it, just breathe with it. Just let the breath open. Just keep breathing. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Welcoming the wholeness of yourself here. That these parts of ourselves, and just asking if there's anything you can learn that supports you, that has supported you, that's been what has been within that part of yourself, or the parts of yourself that are showing up, that are really showing you who you are in the essence and the pureness of yourself. Maybe there's qualities in there. You're strong. You're resilient. You're loving. You're capable. There's so many things that are within those identities and parts of ourselves that haven't felt good, that have been those qualities of ourselves that are always true. So breathing in here, breathing in, and welcoming any other parts of ourselves that want to show up right now. Any identities that we took on, that we know are in transition right now, that we know are transforming right now. However long that takes, or however short it is in our concept of time. Welcoming them into this field. We're going to bring a golden light around each body here, and just welcoming them into this golden light, knowing that every part of ourselves is and has been serving a purpose for us. And it's going to serve that purpose until that purpose is complete. And so bringing this golden light around those parts of ourselves that we may still be in resistance of as we're on this path of our awakening, and knowing that each one of these pieces, when we look at it from the awareness of the heart, has a profound way of being right now for us. So we're going to bring in the frequency of acceptance. We're going to bring in the frequency of just opening the space for the expression of ourselves and the fullness of ourselves at this time. Creating that bridge. Creating that bridge. Creating the bridge from our heart to the wholeness in all that we are. So that we can accept the fullness of each expression of ourself and the role that it plays in the fullness of our soul, the fullness of our source expression in this world. Taking a deep breath into the heart and letting the body expand with the breath. It's really bringing some deep belly breaths in. Letting our body just relax, calling in support, the love, the connection that we have always been for ourselves. That we have always been for ourselves. Good. We're just going to breathe through the body and through the spine and through the nervous system here, bringing our breath in to anywhere that there is any old tension or current tension, or anywhere that there is memory of struggle, memory of resistance, memory of being in polarity with ourselves on this path. We're going to ask for a beautiful waterfall of white light from the top of your head down through the spine and through the nervous system to just wash away gently, just to transform it into our pure energy, our pure light. Any of where we're still holding. Oh, good, beautiful. So much shifting here. Ah. And everywhere that had been held, I'm just going to let it go and let it go at its own pace. Just see what you're noticing as the white light flows through the spinal column, through the vagus nerve, through all the nerves coming out of the spinal column, through the whole of the body, and any cellular memory, through all the cells of the body, through both hemispheres of the brain, through all the tissue, all the organs, every part of our body receiving this beautiful white light to allow the pure light of our soul, the pure light of our wholeness, to bring together all that we are. And anywhere that resistance is, bringing in the awareness, welcoming the awareness into your mind, into your body, into your heart. Of the unity of our path, the unity of our expression, the unity of our being. Past, present, future, all here in this moment, in one light, in one expression, that all has its place. All has its place as we expand the capacity of the mind, of the heart, of the body to receive ourselves in every moment as we are. As we are. And that this journey is an ongoing journey of highs and lows and this ways and that ways and however it is that we are. And each has its unique piece as source through us, as our soul through us, as our soul as us. Just breathing in, breathing in. breathing into the heart. Welcoming the awareness of this through you. And let's bring in gratitude. Let's bring in gratitude for yourself. Bringing gratitude for your life. Bringing in gratitude for all the ways that you are and have been to the best of your ability at this time. The gratitude for life itself. Beautiful. And if you wish to, just creating a space within you, or a space of recognition of yourself that you can come into when it is that you find yourself wanting to, or you just find yourself in a space of feeling in resistance to yourself or in resistance to what's happening, to who you are. Let's find a place within you that allows you to remember this moment of gratitude and wholeness. Where is that space that brings you into your wholeness? And just notice. Notice where that is. I'm thanking your body, your mind, your emotional field, wherever it is for this experience. And again, let's breathe through the heart. Letting our heart expand through our bodies again, welcoming in again through the heart, this source, unity self. And as we do that, let's breathe it all the way down into the earth again, breathing it down through the body into the beautiful crystalline center of earth, of the land that we live on, and then let that flow through all of earth. Let the waters receive all of the rock, the land, the soil, the plants, all the little creatures, animals, the humans, all the structures of earth, all the roles that are being played right now. Just receiving this source light of love and connection, of wholeness. Welcoming all of this into divine union of self, a divine union of source. As we breathe with the sun as well. Having gratitude for the heat and the light of the sun and all the codes that we receive from within the sun, from within earth, in this breath of exchange between these two amazing beings, earth and sun, that we get to receive, that we get to be with. And all that exists within our creation. Just breathing in here. And if you wish to, in this light, in this energy, asking for any healing for your own body. If there's anything that's physical going on or anything mental, emotional, just welcome this light into any parts of your being that you would like to receive some love and healing with as well. Yeah, beautiful. Just breathing in this light of all of us being in here, of support of each other, welcoming in any clarity that is here for you in this moment. Welcoming this healing. Beautiful. Just taking a deep breath in again. Just feeling your body. And if you wish to, just creating an intention or an affirmation or just a presencing of what you experienced with this today. As we are bridging our soul with all that we are, that we know that it is all soul, that it is all source, that it is all here for us to be. Good. Taking a deep breath in, just starting to feel your body, starting to feel the space around you. Starting to feel the beauty more and more. And as you look at the space around you, as you start to feel the space around you, just coming into that awareness that everything around you is all source, is a part of your expression and creation as well, and beauty. So that we bridge ourselves with our inner experience, with our external. Just welcoming compassion and love for yourself into this moment and all that is. Good. Just taking a deep breath, just allowing yourself to come back into the space. We'll just take some moments here to allow you to integrate and come back in, and then we'll take a moment to, and then we'll come into some sharing. Just take some moments here. I'll be back in a few moments. Thank you all for being here and present for this. I just saw so much moving and shifting in your bodies and your fields and your awareness. It was really beautiful to witness. And just the field that you're holding within yourself and what you're also coming into. And just, I was also feeling the earth and the sun and just such gratitude and holding of the space and the witnessing of how powerful the field was held through the grid of the earth as well. It was just feeling that sense of strength, that we all have. So I'd love to hear if anyone wants to share in chat or in comments on Facebook. And there's a couple hands raised already. So let's see. Okay. Adam, you go first, and then Michelle or Michaela. Yeah. So Adam, you can unmute yourself.
Thank you, Christian. Yes, it was very nice to be in touch with the field again, and there've been very powerful energies. I can feel it all around me. It's a very powerful time we're going through energetically all around in the cosmos, getting through from the cosmos, and I can definitely sense all these changes, all these powerful energies. So yes, I can definitely appreciate that today with our wonderful get together. And this is a real chance for us to really get the best out of what's happening now and getting in tune and really allow the flow into us. So I really appreciate for today. That was wonderful.
Thank you, Adam. Yeah, it's nice. I can feel that through your voice, that energy of connection that you're experiencing. It feels really grounded and whole. So thank you. Thank you for being here,
Thank,
Adam.
thank you, Christine. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. See you. Bye.
Okay, Michelle, if you'd like to unmute yourself. Kayla.
Thanks
Go
for that.
ahead.
It was so delicious. I just love that music. And it helped me uncover a deeper layer and realize that what I've been going through, it just a couple of days ago, I woke up and I was really stroking, caressing, and singing to my body, and really appreciating my body and realizing that I haven't done that for quite a long time. Um, and just realizing that I haven't fed myself particularly well. Um, and realizing just these layers pair off, that this timeline goes back to when I was a baby, still in my pram, and that this is all this huge unraveling that's unraveling through me. So thank you for helping me peel another layer off there. Thank you very much.
Wow, that's so beautiful. Wow, such a beautiful thing to be able to witness of yourself and keep working with and allow it to come into this love and connection of yourself. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that and sending you a lot of love and support for the continued experience with yourself in that. Thank you. Wow. Anyone else like to share? You can, with your voice or anything you want to share in chat. Julie, yes, unified brilliance, great bouquet of our treasure chest. So welcomed home. Ooh, I love those words. Great bouquet of our treasure chest. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I mean, sometimes we get so frustrated, with maybe how we're being or what's happening. And really, it's like if we could look at it from the standpoint of what's the treasure in this for me? What can I find in here for me that's actually, something that is here for me to learn or to know about myself or to know about the world or to have that. And the more we can do that with ourselves and relax into it and welcome all parts of ourselves here as a whole soul instead of compartmentalizing everything, it really does bring that sense of home, because we're always bringing and welcoming ourselves into that space, right? And it's challenging, right? It's sometimes it's challenging because we want to be done with something. We want something to be over, or we want to shift something so badly. But the more we resist it, the more it can become an issue, right? The more it starts to flare, the more we can go, okay, I'm resisting this, and I'm gonna love it. Okay, let's bring it into love. Let's bring it into compassion. Let's bring it into curiosity. Let's bring it into what's really here in this. Because I know that sometimes for me, when I've been in really challenging situations and I've just been wanting to just push it away, but when I welcome it in and I really just let it show me, just look at myself, have that deep reflection of myself, and it's like, oh wow, look at all of that in there. It's just like reading a book, and there's like a whole story of what's happening there that we can extract these beautiful pieces of ourselves and the challenges, and then do the healing and the transformation. And then it's like, then there's less of the idea to hold on to a story of ourselves, right? And we can just let everything flow with itself. Yeah, Michelle, thank you. Seeing the neglect as a baby made me very strong and independent. Yeah, good. Thank you for welcoming that. Yeah. Your gene, Astaris, your gene key gift. Equilibrium can be lost, but harmony is constant and infinite. Ooh, yes, flowing, absolutely. Yeah, it's interesting because there is a distinction between balance, which is equilibrium, right? Balance and harmony, right? Harmony is something that is underlying everything. Balance comes and goes. Balance comes and goes. And when we recognize that balance is going to come and go, but we recognize the harmony of everything that is in existence in the moment, then we can just rest on that harmony, right? Have the faith and the surrender into the harmony of our experience. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Let's see. I'm going to check. If anyone else like to share, you can unmute yourself or raise your hand. I want to see if there's anything in Facebook. Yeah. Good. Oh, Lisa, that's great. Lisa Schrift, your birthday is tomorrow. My son's birthday is tomorrow as well. Got a nice little party at the park planned. Yeah. Yeah. So happy birthday tomorrow, Lisa. And anyone else who's having birthdays in March. Yeah. Does anyone else like to share anything that came through for you, or an awareness? Because I feel that in this time, with this concentrated energy that's coming in that allows the expansion, we can really concentrate our awareness in the self-reflection, right? We can like, really utilize this power right now. It's International Women's Day tomorrow. All right. Great. Happy women. All right. Nobody else? All right. That's okay. Great. So let's see. I don't know why that popped up. That was earlier. Okay. So beautiful. So thank you for everyone being here. It's such an incredible moment to connect and to allow ourselves to recognize ourselves as whole, no matter what's happening. Let's see. Yeah, you're welcome, Alice. Let's see. Mark's popping in here. Yeah, so honored. We're honored. Yeah, thank you. Together we are better. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Jenny. Happy birthday to son. Yeah, Lisa, as we focused on heart in the meditation, the cat here climbed on my heart and purred his love. Oh, Lisa, that's sweet. Yeah. Yeah, Julie, I will choose to be welcomed home at every moment, 20 times a day or more, if and when needed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, just continue to do that. Continue to welcome yourself home here in this body, into your heart, into this earth. Because this earth right now is really reaching out to everyone, to saying, wow, we're here together. We're all here together. We're all here in this beautiful energy, and support each other and welcoming the recognition of this flow of life giving energy that we're constantly exchanging with each other, that we're constantly breathing in and out. And welcoming that anytime we feel that discomfort with ourselves, going, okay, wow, this is all part of me. This is all part of me. I'm here. I'm here. I love this part of me. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's do our closing meditation then. Oh, thank you, Astars. I will rejuvenate well. Yes, just being here in this space is helping my body come into its own balance again. And I'm surprised I've been able to talk so well with my throat. So thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Sarah, thank you, Kristen, to the group for this loving space to be held in, just what I needed. Oh, beautiful. I'm glad, Sarah. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's take a deep breath in. And with our breath, again, just welcoming ourselves home into our breath. Welcoming in yourself here again into this moment, recognizing that this flow of energy throughout the rest of your day, throughout the rest of this moment, welcoming the knowing of yourself, that each moment has something for you in it, that each moment is you, that each moment is a beautiful expression of source, of soul. And then when we come from the space of the heart, we come from the space of embracing, that it opens up for us, that it expands into the pureness of each moment. Just having gratitude for what came through for you here today. Having gratitude for the continuation of all that is opening up for you in your life, and the connection to this world, the connection to each other. So thank you all for being here. Just taking a deep breath in, and if you wish to, again, just settling into that place in your body that welcomes you home, welcomes you in, and creates that bridge of connection through all that you are. And if you wish, just creating an intention or affirmation for the rest of your day. And just bringing yourself again to your body, the space around you. Again, just allowing this feeling to expand into all the objects, all into the whole space around you. Beautiful. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So may you go forth in your day. Yes. Thank you, everyone, for being here. If you wish to gift for our time together, those links are in the emails. Also, if you'd like to, if anything's going on for you that you'd like further support with me and like to have a session, I put the link here in chat if you'd like to do that. And yeah, just welcoming all of you into that deeper space of your heart. Oh, yes, we have all these thank yous. Yeah, Michelle, I find there are layers and layers of home as I drop deeper. Oh, yes. Thank you, everyone. The moon is shining into my window. Yeah, the moon was just so incredibly bright last night. Definitely made some for good, interesting dreams. I don't know how all of your sleep has been, but it's definitely been interesting for me. Some very interesting dreams, and very sometimes being awake a lot at night. That's just how it rolls right now. So just breathing it all in. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome, Savannah. Thank you for being here. And yeah, thank you, Sharmini and Phil. All right. And Claudia. So have a blessed day. Enjoy this full moon and enjoy wherever you are. Good night's rest or a beautiful day ahead. I love you all. And this replay will be available soon for you. It'll be on YouTube. So I love you all. Take good care and be well.
Thanks, Kristen. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Yeah, you can come off of mute if you'd like to say anything.
Thank you.
Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you,
Have a good one.
everyone.
Goodbye. Take care.